Hey guys, what's up? Kitchener's Division here, and with me is JK Wiffle.
Hey guys.
And last time we left off, we fought a few galactic grunts. So now we're heading off to Windfall City, I believe it's called.
Floroma Town.
Florona.
And one of my favorite trainers in this entire this game is probably coming up. Not this one. But you're a weak. But don't call me weak. You have a level 7. You have one Pokemon. And it's level 7.
Go, Bruce!
I am the Batman. No, I'm sorry. I am the Zoo Batman. Have you seen the Dorkly videos and you get that?
Which one is that?
Where basically he dresses, where basically just making fun of Zoo Batman. It's just called Zoo Batman.
Sounds familiar. I don't really remember it.
Where he just owns nothing but Zubats, and they don't obey him because he just doesn't have any badges, and he has a strict no feint rule. Like he goes like, "Oh no, it's a commissioner. Did the police actually tell you to fight crime? No, just a bunch of overpaid parking tickets." Though I think one of my favorite Dorkly videos, besides all the Rusty stuff, is the one where he has a bug catcher, and the Caterpie is like trying to tell him, "No, don't do that. No, do not challenge him. He has a level 100 Mewtwo."
Charizard.
And a Charizard too.
No, it's a level 100 Charizard.
Yes, level 100 Mewtwo. Also level 100 Mewtwo.
There was also something else. Oh, mine has to be, Pokemon. Oh god, what was the title? Like Pokemon who are upset with their evolution or something?
Oh my gosh, those are good. Those are some of my favorites.
Finally, I'll evolve out of my dead mother's skull. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
And now she's on my head, and now it's permanently on my head.
Oh god, I'm just like her. And then Lot Bunny's evolution. Oh god, I'm so sexy. You look just like my mother.
Okay, that's pretty funny. No, my favorite is a Shuckle. Just a Shuckle.
And then the two Diglets appear in front of it. Oh my god, did I finally evolve? Yeah, you evolved and just Shuckle the hell up. Now we're gonna teach you a new move called Organ Harvest. Yay!
Like, what? Diglett's evolutionizing himself.
Wait, what?
Wait, who said that? Or one of my favorite, or though that's not even my favorite. My favorite is the Doduo one.
Which one is that?
Like, maybe we're gonna finally get a head. Maybe we're gonna get a body for both our heads, and then it evolves and it gets another head.
Oh, what was the coughing one? Oh boy, I can't wait to evolve. Is that another head? Hi, my name's John.
I'm Doug, and I have the Zila.
Oh, I can't wait to evolve into a much more elegant and slim design. And now I have diabetes.
And just like that, diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Oh my gosh, there was something I do see this I've heard that there's a guy on YouTube who just like picks on like bad grammar, bad spell, or just like incorrect just some typos. And or just weird like stupid stuff. And he was like going into like kids like kid test answers. It's like Brian has 20 cookies. He ate 19. What does he have now? Diabetes. Brian has diabetes.
Oh, I was gonna say a stomach ache.
Well, it was something else. It was just really funny. It's some funny stuff. Or this is one of my favorites. What happened in what ended in 1896? 1895. I mean, he's not wrong, but that's not the answer. There's another. This one was like, tell me what you will be doing in 85 years. He said he draws a tombstone. He draws a tombstone of him buried and dead. That's the stuff I see. That's the stuff that's funny.
What was another good Dorkly Bits one? Oh, this may not be Dorkly Bits, but I guess it technically is because it was also a college humor thing.
Okay.
But have you ever seen Sonic for Hire?
No, I have not.
It was done by Lowbrow.
Okay.
And it's basically just Sonic is looking for jobs, and they always end up like biting him in the butt.
Oh. I know I've heard of it. It's just funny. There is one that I like that I think Dorkly did. Dorkly did a one with if Mario was owned by Sega.
Oh yeah. Oh no, brother! I'm glitching. Goodbye. Oh God. Oh, that was close. I thought we were owned by Sega. We're not owned by Sega, brother. We're owned by Ubisoft. Do you want to log in to play, brother? There was also another one. Oh, it was Sonic owned by Nintendo.
Oh.
Which was like Power Up Mix Up. That's also another good series.
Oh, that one I've seen. Oh, but you want to know something that I found funny? Where Professor Oak and Professor Eastwood meet up.
I don't remember that.
Where a kid comes in, asks for.
Oh, the Arceus one.
No, not the Arceus one. Not that one. It's two professors meet. One was Professor Eastwood, and he tries to give a kid a gun.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And then it's like, hey, Professor, I caught a Giratina.
Oh yeah, it was a Giratina.
What's a Giratina? Oh, it's a Pokemon. It's basically the Pokemon equivalent of saying, so he caught the devil. And you expect a kid, the devil, to listen to a kid. Yeah, you want to know something funny?
What?
That makes a lot of sense. That's a weird concept that you can actually catch.
You can catch God as it is.
Well, technically, it's funny. You could basically catch God if we ever got the event.
Yeah, but sorry, I have not seen it, so I'm an Arceist.
No, okay.
Do you even get the joke?
Not really.
Instead of an atheist, I'm an Arceist.
Oh, I get it. I get it now. I get it.
Do you think there is actually, like, religion in the Pokemon world?
That's a weird concept. I don't even know. I don't even get into that.
I think I can get that Pokeball.
You can. You probably could have gone on the first wave bet here.
Yeah, true. Sorry, we already caught Pokemon here.
Yeah, that's why I'm not worried about it. Though, to be fair, you're not going to be able to do anything with that Zubat because it's pretty much lost a lot of leech. Oh. When did you...
I went to the Pokemon Center.
Oh, duh.
I am
Go ahead.
curious. Before this recording, we were talking about Digimon. What was your favorite Digimon design?
My favorite Digimon design.
Evil and good.
I'll say, okay, I'm gonna go with evil. My favorite evil Digimon design. I'm gonna go with Pokemon, really.
Same here. I love the Death Star.
Pokemon, though, I'll say it. My favorite villain of of all of the Digimon's franchise is the D Reaper.
Oh, I love the D Reaper. I wish they would actually use him in games.
Like, it's a
It's a
not
living
even
virus. It's a living virus that isn't a Digimon.
It's an interesting. It's a very fun. It was a more interesting. It was a different villain. It was a different pace, and that's kind of what made Tamers more unique.
Did I ever tell you my idea for an evil Digimon?
No.
The original virus Digimon, Pandoramon.
Why do I feel like I've heard of it, and yet I feel like I should know it.
It's not real. It is my own Digimon design, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
But she basically looks like a female Lucamon. In her rookie form, she is this little girl in a white tattered dress, carrying a box.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And as she goes to champion, she is a teen. Ultimate, she is an adult. And then her mega is her absorbing the box itself. And becoming a weird amalgamation of different virus Digimons.
I will say this. I really like this. My second favorite is probably definitely Lucimon's like alternate, like its fall down mode.
The dragon one?
No, not that one. It's a different mode. No, that's its. It was
Satanic mode is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Why am I heading back to the Pokemon Center?
Yeah, I don't know why you are. What's a Pokemon that I found? That was a.
Oh, one thing I forgot to add about Pandoramon. In every form, she has two Digimon of equal level next to her. So, like, in rookie form, she has Devimon. In champion form, she has Devidramon. Ultimate, she has Neo Devimon. And in Mega, she's just by herself.
The, next, okay. Good Digimon design.
There's not a ton of good Digimon. Like, good Digimons that have good design.
I'm gonna go weird. I'm gonna go very weird here. I like Tsukuyamon's design a lot.
I will admit some of the armor Digimons I do like a bit more. I'm technically gonna.
Tsukuyamon is technically the bio-merged version of Renamon's final form.
Oh yeah. I will kind of cheat here. Beelzemon.
Yeah.
He's technically a good Digimon. He's only evil during the Diva Saga.
I'm gonna argue this one. None of the Tamer villains are really evil.
Besides
like,
D
that's
Reaper.
The theme of Tamer. D Reaper really isn't a villain. Is a villain, but it's really more of just it has different. It kind of developed its own feeling, its own thought. Because here's the thing about D Reaper. It's doing what it thinks it's right. It's doing what it was programmed to do.
What was the entire backstory with D Reaper?
D Reaper was a program made initially just to keep the digital world balanced. Like, and it became because it became evolved, and because it evolved just like the Digimon. It became just so out of control.
Did they not learn this with Caramon?
Oh, I get it.
Caramon
I
is the
guess.
same thing. He was an
Uh,
artificial made Digimon that went rogue.
Well, technically, that was made by the programmers to keep the parameters in check.
Now
It was made initially.
here's a question that I have always had. The agency, I cannot remember their name.
Hypnos.
Yeah, Hypnos. The leader of Hypnos, who I also cannot remember the name of.
Yamaki.
Yamaki. I'm so sorry, it's been a while since I watched this. It's a program that Yamaki made to, like, destroy Vergemon, I think it was called. The giant pig one.
It was. I don't think he ever destroyed him with that.
No.
It was.
But it was originally made to destroy him. Wouldn't that
Juggernaut.
technically be, like, an advanced D-Reaper?
No. Actually, to be fair, all of Hypno's ability, all the Hypno stuff that was used was actually used to defeat the D Reaper. Like the Juggernaut program that they used was actually used in the end to turn it to reverse the D Reaper back to a harmless program.
Sorry, Doc.
Oh yeah, as we do this, we're talking about like. See, the thing is, Hypnos was never really a villain. Like, they were just trying to stop like the government was trying to eliminate the problem of Digimon.
I should not remember a lot of Digimon characters' names.
I like the characters of. See, the thing is, I really enjoyed like so many of. I actually liked three. I liked Tamers and Frontier more than a lot of people did.
I loved Frontiers. I was also I was not a huge fan of Tamers, like, as a series itself. I loved the designs much more.
You see, I really enjoyed. One thing I'll say is, it had an interesting story.
It
Frontier
did.
had a very interesting story.
It was
that
much darker.
It was, although I thought Tamers was dark in itself. Got dark at times. By the way, that's the worst. By the way, I hate that ending of Tamer. I hate Tamer's ending the most. I mean, it just feels because because the original one, I understood why.
I feel like
The second one,
I can never remember, like, the two guys' names. Not Takuya, Dakata's friends. I can never remember their names.
Kazu and Kenta.
Yeah, Kazu I can understand getting Andromon, or Gardramon, whatever you want to call it. But,
Gardramon, yeah.
but, what was the other one?
Kenta had a Marie Angemon, which
Yeah, I felt like that was a big cop-out.
they just had to give him one because he didn't get one.
Yeah, I felt like that was a big cop-out.
I mean, it became very interesting at the end, but I mean, it was more helpful than Gardramon was.
Huh?
But Marine Angemon became more useful than Gardramon did
True.
at points. Gardramon just was there.
Yeah.
And its voice made no sense.
Wasn't it basically Tentomon?
Basically. But it was goofy, and it was really not that. It was just a goofy voice. It didn't fit Gardramon very well.
Speaking of Tentomon, the worst episode in Adventures, in my opinion, it's honestly Mega Kawatarimon's debut.
Oh, that episode
That episode just freaked me out.
That episode disappoints me. That episode just wants you to go. That episode just wants to make you, like, wonder, like, really?
That episode just made me feel uncomfortable, especially with the... God, what was his name?
Oh, Vetamon?
Vetamon. That Digimon just made me feel so uncomfortable.
You notice that the funny part about Venomon though was it really wasn't a bad. It really wasn't. He didn't even work for Myotismon. He just did this for. He just did this for anything.
True.
Like he wasn't even a.
Well,
He
near
wasn't,
did Digitamamon in a sense.
well, I think that Tamamon just was convinced. Was very convinced. He's like, actually, I do like the Tamamon.
I love Digitamamon's dub voice.
Oh man, it just sounds.
It's so good. It actually makes me want to try to imitate it.
It sounds so familiar. I don't know who does his voice.
It sounds like an old actor in my opinion. It sounds like if you see in the Looney Tunes episode, it sounds like the scientist from one of the Bugs Bunny episodes.
Yeah, no, something funny. I'm gonna look it up.
I can't remember the scientist's name. But he was based off like a famous actor. I'm actually gonna look this up.
Actually, I'm looking it up myself. So, I'll probably catch it before you will. By the way, I'm going to say this. You have not seen Try, have you?
No.
Don't watch it.
I heard it was good.
I heard it's not good. Well, depends on who you've talked about. Oh, jeez. I wanted to look at the text.
Scientist for...
Dang it. Oh, Australian characters.
This guy.
Oh, okay, I gotta look up.
Peter Lorre. Peter Lorre.
Oh, dang it. Oh. Okay, Dr. Lore. I was looking up Digitamon's voice. So.
God damn it. I need to get rid of this.
Say Peter, was that? No, okay.
Quit.
Richard Epcar. Why does that sound familiar?
Anyway, back to the recording. Peter Lorre, I believe, was his inspiration for the voice.
Wow, you want to know something crazy?
What?
As I'm looking at voice actors, Adamon and Myotismon had the same voice actor.
Really?
Richard Epcar played Myotismon and Adamon in the dub.
Such different voices.
Yeah. Also, Derek Stephen Prince also played Demi Devamon along with Piedmon.
That wouldn't surprise me because 4Kids reuses voices a lot.
Actually, that was Saban. Saban does the Saban. Yeah, Saban reuses a lot.
I'm trying to think. By the way, is it me or was it weird how like Myotismon was able to digivolve?
Yeah, he's able to digivolve more than once.
Like how he was able to digivolve was just from destroying this weak rookie level Digimon.
Yeah, it's weird. It's though I think he absorbed Tuskmon and Sneemon too.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, no, he did. He absorbed different Digimon to get to his Mega form.
Oh,
Oh,
there's something else I was gonna say. By the way, wanna know the funniest thing that I ever thought like about Digimon?
Okay.
Somehow Togemon, a freshly digivolved champion level Digimon, is able to beat Monzemon, a steel attribute ultimate level Digimon.
I get the feeling they didn't really get into that stuff yet, but
It's just so weird that she was able to beat a mega level or a ultimate.
I mean, Kabuterimon the episode before being Andromon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's not like it didn't happen. I mean, you kind of make it fun. I mean, you're making it the logic of it. It's like Andromon was at ultimate level 2, and it beat Kabuterimon beat it.
I don't even remember what they said they were gonna switch into. So I'm just switching into Bruce to give him more levels.
Yeah, Bruce needs it, especially for the gym, especially with the gym coming up, especially with the gym.
Well, before that we have Mars, which I'm thinking we're gonna end the episode on there.
Yeah, that probably was the best. That's probably a better idea. You need to grind for that darn Perugly.
God, that Perugly still haunts me.
It's funny. Well, the funny part about it is that early on, it's so hard to beat because you only have so many select because you don't have that many options.
Hmm.
You get only like, yeah, you only get so many, and then your Pokemon don't like level up. And Bruce is level 12.
Yep.
Chances are Janora is probably gonna have to evolve. It's probably gonna evolve off screen if you're doing grinding during.
Yeah. So if my Pokemon do evolve like off screen, I'm sorry about that.
Chances are Buddy's gonna probably have to evolve off screen if it evolves into Rosalia because unfortunately we do all our recordings at night.
Yeah, and so will Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse as well. I think doesn't Luxio too? Doesn't Shinx evolve into Luxio?
Yeah.
Okay.
And these are the Pachirisu twins.
Oh yeah.
At least they don't have like super powerful electric moves.
Yeah, they don't get anything strong. Yeah,
that
they get,
be
like,
it, I want to
nothing.
switch to Titanic because he's a bit more tanky.
Yeah.
Why did I choose Stun Spore?
Well, Sunspore would still work.
No, I thought this was after electric types couldn't get paralyzed.
No, that's what I meant. And Poison Point.
And damn it, I thought they were gonna aim for.
No, I know that. Generation 6 was when it introduced the chance you can use Stun Spore. Stun Spore, Generation 6 was this first generation you couldn't paralyze where you could get paralyzed with your electric type.
I actually have had my own idea for a Digimon, like besides my evil one. Do you want to hear about it?
Yeah, I'll hear about it. Yeah, definitely.
The Digimon was named Speedmon, who was like this little kid-looking Digimon with like armor plates and wheels on his feet. Then he digivolves into Crashmon, which is literally a crash test dummy with like rockets on its feet.
No, okay.
Then he digivolves into Nitromon, which looks like a I can't remember that Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's like a certain synchro monster. It's one of Yusei's mains.
The funny part is I've only seen the original Yu-Gi-Oh.
And then there's a Digimon name, it has two alternate Mega forms. One Dark Evolution, and one normal evolution. Its Dark Evolution is Bikermon, which is a humanoid Digimon with a chain, and it is the original owner of the Behemoth.
Okay.
When it was destroyed, its data was transferred into the Behemoth.
By the way, when we were talking about Digitamamon,
yeah,
Derek Stephen Prince is, I guess, Derek Stephen Prince plays him.
Okay.
And he's doing the imitation of Peter Lorre.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah, we were right. No, you were right. I was just saying, like, it was Derek Stephen Prince who did it.
No, I wasn't saying Peter Lorre did it. I said I thought that was who he was imitating.
Yeah, he was.
But, oh, the actual evolution is Warpmon. Eh, Warpmon.
Okay. Ooh, Mega Drain.
Which Warpmon, basically his ability, he kind of looks like Unbound Hoopa. So he can teleport,
Okay.
like, different parts of his body to attack the opponents from range. And then he has a
Okay.
crystal in the center where he can unleash a sonic boom.
Hmm.
So one of his attack is called Warp Strike, which basically he teleports one of his arms and then punches the opponent. Warp Brawl, which is basically he just teleports a bunch of his limbs. Oh, excuse me. To basically just onslaught the opponent. And then
see.
Sonic Boom, which is crystal glows and just shoots out a projectile.
Not bad.
It was for a Digimon series idea I had, which was basically fusions before it became a thing. But the idea was more that your Digivice ejected a, like, laser pointer, and whichever Digimon it touches, it, if compatible, will fuse those Digimons together. There's going to be one base and one fusey. And depending which is the base, that makes a different Digimon.
That sounds interesting.
So, like, and you can only do, like, Digimon from, your level or lower. So you can do Champion, 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 Champion. But you can't do, like, Champion Ultimate.
Oh, okay.
And the fusions go up to about, like, there are different formations of laser pointers. There's cross formation, which is just the sides, so 2 Digimons. Y formation, which is 3 Digimons. X formation, which is 4. And then pentagram, which is all 5 fusions altogether.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I did see a little bit of fusion, but it wasn't that interesting.
I hated fusion so much.
I didn't really watch. Like, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. It was just more like I saw it one time. I'm just like,
I've watched like one episode and then I'm like, nope. Or no, I watched a few episodes to try it out. And I'm like, nope, this is so dumb.
You see, I didn't watch. Thing was, it was just funny because because it was such a long hiatus between Frontier and Data Squad that I just didn't bother watching.
I could not
Like,
stand Frontiers. Or, not Frontiers, Data Squad.
see, the thing is, because Data Squad came in the US around like 2008.
Yep.
So, right around, it was basically I went through almost all of high school without Digimon. Or just watching more like watching the original Digimon stuff. Like 1 through 4. By the way, I'm going to say this. O2 is my least favorite.
Oh, I hate O2. I think a lot of people did not like O2.
Well, I think the reason people don't like O2, the one thing I'll say, my favorite story arc is the Digimon Emperor arc. But the problem I have with it is that after it just meanders for so long until the final plot comes around.
Yep.
It just meanders so badly. There's essentially the entire Digimon World Tour is a filler of it. Is all filler.
Let's see.
The one where the Digidestin go through go to like different parts of the world.
Yeah, I remember. The one was a super Australian.
Like, it was it felt so filler.
No, I completely agree.
Like, the only reason and the funny part is if it weren't for that happening at the end of the episode, if it didn't happen if it wasn't for the fact that those kids actually meant something at the end of the season, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have.
I'm just getting bad taste in my mouth because of, like, in my opinion, the two worst characters in Digimon Adventures.
And who are they?
Joe and Gomamon. I hated them.
I actually didn't have a problem with them.
I hated Joe and Gomamon so much.
Explain why.
Joe was this whiny little kid who was like, "Oh, I don't want to be here. I just want to go home," and stuff like that.
But that was the thing about him, though.
Yeah, and Gomamon was just this
But
complete
the thing is-
opposite. It was like, "No, don't worry, Joe. We'll get through it." It just felt like a bad comedy duo.
You see, though, well, the thing is, Joe at least grew a little out of it.
He did not grow that much.
He had but the thing was, at least he had, like, somewhat of an idea. His character grew, though, very, very easily. He did get a lot of character development, though.
I'm just not a fan of his. He's so annoying.
Early on, he was annoying. Definitely, but you can kind of see it a little afterwards.
But also, Gomamon's, like, evolutionary mind is my least favorite. I hate the designs of them. I hate Gomamon's design. I hate Okakumon's. Zudomon is the only redemption.
And that comes kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That is really the only thing you can say about that.
Zudomon is
Well, I'll say this.
the
I'll
only,
say
like,
this,
redeemable
in Try,
one.
Well, to be fair, if you start getting into Try, I will tell you, you're not going to like Joe there.
I have been considering watching it because I've just been hearing, like, good things about it. I might give it a try.
You may or may not like it. It really depends on what you think of it. Someone will tell you how bad it is, though. I know someone who hates it.
I'm guessing one of them is Silver.
Oh, he hates Try.
I could guess.
He thinks it's. Let's put it this way: you've seen Best Wishes, right?
No.
Oh, you've never seen Best Wishes?
That was when I stopped watching Pokemon.
Well, don't go back to it. Don't watch Best Wishes.
No, I take that back. Like, near the beginning of Pokemon was where Diamond and Pearl was where I stopped watching the anime because I couldn't stand Dawn.
Oh, that makes sense.
I liked May the most, honestly, weirdly enough. She was very much towards her actual character in the game.
Yeah. What's a character? See, the funny part is, what's my favorite? There's really not a character I like that much.
I'm just saving this part.
Okay.
Saving a lot of data, blah, blah, blah.
That's the only problem with Platinum.
Yep.
The saving time.
There's... No, but Joe is honestly my least favorite.
I can't say I have a least favorite in any Digimon series, though.
I did feel like... I did feel like I liked, Cody a lot more. Or not Cody. Oh god, what was his name? Tentamon's partner. Izzy! I liked Izzy, like, the most out of everyone.
You want to know a series you want to know the two characters the one character that kind of seems like he didn't get enough character development to me?
Mimi?
No. Kari.
Yeah, true. But Mimi got, like, no character development.
Well, yeah, she got like nothing.
The only redeeming thing that she did was the Shogun Gekomon part.
Yeah.
Which that should have been Lilymon's debut.
I kind of liked it where she got her debut though.
No, I agree it was good, but Shogun Gekomon was, like, supposed to be her debut.
Yeah.
It felt like it was supposed to be.
It just... That's so weird. See, it would have been weird to just see that Sora got a great that. I just found it weird that you want to know the Digimon that really got the shaft throughout everything though.
Who?
Patamon.
Oh, no kidding.
Like you get your ultimate 3 episodes before the ending, and you appear only 1 time in the
Not to
second
mention,
chapter.
Magna Angelon was the most OP out of everyone.
Yeah, you weren't even yeah, because you spent an entire one, you became the last Digimon to become champion level, arguably, and then you spend an entire arc basically in training form for some reason.
I will say this, like, besides Joe, there's also one other character that I could not stand, like, through the entire series.
Okay, name one.
Sora. I could not stand her.
Being fair, that makes more sense.
I could not stand her at all. They tried way too hard to make her character a tomboy, but she ended up being this whiny little girl.
I swear, she wanted to be like the mother of the entire group, and she just really just sounded nagging.
Yep.
See, that makes more sense than Joe.
I just can't stand Joe.
Being fair, like, the thing about Joe's character, though, is just... At least he grew into it. At least he grew out of that.
Yep.
Like, he stopped complaining after a while, and it stopped coming forward, and it started... they didn't use it that much.
Oh, God. One of the few episodes I did like of the episodes where they went to the human world, like after Myota's Mon and stuff like that,
Yeah.
was Izzy's parents finding out about Tentomon.
Oh, that one was funny. That was the one where they were just where they were getting everyone was just getting kidnapped left and right.
Yeah, and not to mention they also they were also, like, freaking out over the fact that Izzy was, like, putting locks on his doors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
Like, we
love
have
that
to leave
episode so
now.
much.
By the way, we have to leave now so we can get kidnapped.
Yep.
You're getting kidnapped if you stay. If you don't stay.
Oh,
No, that was seriously the thing. Like, you're going to leave. Oh, how are you going to leave with all these Digimon in your apartment?
Like, in my opinion, the only redeeming quality Joe had, or redeeming moment Joe had, was the part where they were at, like, the bus terminal and doing Bakemon lose your power, and stuff like that.
That was actually during the File Island stuff.
No. Like, later, when Phantomon and Bakemon were there.
Well, Sora did a recording of doing that, but no, the ship terminal where TK basically almost drowns and then realizes he can't swim. That one.
By the way,
there's one of the dark.
You gotta admit, you're a bad tamer when you can't Digivolve your Digimon back to champion for the entire series.
Say what now?
You gotta admit that you're a bad tamer when you can't digivolve your Digimon back to champion after so many episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand he turned into Poyomon after becoming Angemon, but dude, you're hindering your team because your Digimon can't become Angemon. Arguably one of the best members of the team.
No, being fair, he had to do everything in his power to beat Devamon.
To beat
They didn't
what?
know it. What?
To beat what?
Devamon. Endermon basically gave up his power.
Wait, what? I'm so confused now.
You were talking about Angemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used all of his power just to beat one opponent.
Oh, Devimon. I thought
Yeah,
you were
that's
saying
why.
something like Betamon or something like that.
No, Devamon.
Ah.
That's why he did it. He didn't do it because he had to.
Mm.
I mean, it's the funniest. I mean, I always said it. They could have. Well, then again, if you really think about it, had Angemon been around, I don't think they would have needed Metal Greymon for that final battle.
True.
And then they wouldn't have needed. And then think about it. They would not have needed. They would not have. Ty would never have broken up with the team. Would never would have left. Would never would have ended up in the real world, and we would never have done other things.
But did he even need to be in the real world?
You know something funny? I have a feeling they did that just because there was a prelude to what was going to happen.
Oh.
Because there's only one reason you had Kari in there. The only reason there was one episode that had Kari in it.
By the way, sorry.
It's funny because I think anyone who would have went back to that, you don't. With most shows, they usually debut a character and they're usually something. Unless you're trying to throw a red herring there.
Okay. There was something else I was gonna say. Oh, you know what's kind of actually funny about the Digimon series?
Okay.
I know you hate Adventures too, but keep this in mind. What's the name of the main character, the TK of the group? Or, not TK. Tai of the group. What was his name?
If you want to go by it, his dub name is Davis. His Japanese name is Daisuke.
Okay, Davis. Davis is the only, like, leader, quote-unquote, leader of the group who did not, like, screw over the team after digivolving.
Yeah.
I mean, keep this in mind. Tai made Skull Greymon, which almost murdered his entire team. Takato made Megidramon, which almost... If, Belzamon hadn't absorbed Ebimon, he would have freaking destroyed everybody.
And then Takuya almost killed everyone as Burning Greymon.
Yes. Well, technically, everybody almost killed everybody after... Kazimon was, like, the only one who didn't.
That's the only one who didn't have, who had complete control.
So does that mean they're girl power or something?
I wonder though if she was more. It was more because she had. I wonder if it's more because she was more human than beast. Because her beast spirit was more
human-like.
Was more human-like than the other four.
To be fair, like.
Well, what could you have made? Like the funny part is, what could you have made the Beast Warrior of Wind really?
You could have made it more Griffin-like.
I mean, you could have, but I mean.
But she was supposed to look more Heartbeat.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
But interesting enough, Heartbeats do not. Oh no, wait, I'm getting a complete opposite. I was gonna say Heartbeats do not actually look bird-like; they look more fish-like, like sirens. But that's a complete opposite.
Okay.
Sirens are more bird-like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I get what you're saying.
God, what was it? What else was I gonna say? Oh, do you want to know what Pokemon that I would love, or an animal I would love to see get a Pokemon form?
What would it be?
Oxpecker, aka a tick bird.
Oh, okay.
They could have it in lore with, oh god, what was it called? Rhyhorn.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
Because a tick bird is those little birds that you see on rhinos.
Okay.
I have a question. If there's any Digimon that you know of that you could choose to have as like your first Digimon partner, who would it be?
Wow. Yeah, any Digimon. Huh.
It has to be rookie level.
I'll be honest.
Huh?
Terriermon. Terriermon?
Wanna know mine?
Name it.
Either Kotemon or Betamon.
Yeah, I could go with either of those two.
Because Kotemon can become Nightmon. Who can become one of the legendary knights. Alphamon,
Okay.
Crusadermon, and Dynamon. And Betamon, because he has a Citramon line.
I'm gonna say this though, the Royal Knights are the Frontier just made the Royal Knights just so OP. Like they just the one thing about Frontier that bothers me is that they just felt like they were an unstoppable force. The Royal Knights.
Yep. Well, they introduced more Royal Knights in Data Squad.
Yeah, I know the next one they did.
Well, I'm not gonna fight her now, but I'm gonna see you guys next time on this video. Bye.
See ya.